Hello Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your love reading for the month of June 2025. Now if you've clicked on this read by mistake and you're not actually interested in love this time round, then you can always go check out your lifestyle read that I released for you instead at the start of the month. But today we are taking a look at love, and we're asking who is currently thinking about you and why. So your first message that's coming out is the throat chakra. Now you could be dealing with another air sign, so another Aquarius, a Libra or a Gemini. You don't have to be, that could be their Venus placement. We'll find out more zodiac information as I pull more cards, okay? Basically, Aquarius, this is someone with this throat chakra coming out. Obviously, this is someone who is desperate to speak to you, okay? And then you've got believe and succeed. So that's the equivalent of the Six of Wands. The combination of this two, Aquarius, I feel that this individual is really wanting to get something off their chest to do with you, okay? They are... It feels like they're training themselves mind over matter, right? So that would imply that whoever this is, they are incredibly nervous about speaking to you, about getting whatever this is off their chest that they need to get off their chest. They're training themselves, okay, as long as I believe that I can do this, then I'm going to be successful. So it's a bit of a difficult situation that's going on, but with that being the Six of Wands equivalent as well, that's like the Lord of Victory, okay? It's getting the attention, it's getting the accolades, it's being successful. It feels like overcoming because it's the symbol of a little boat, okay, which would imply overcoming, being on a journey, right? So can you tell us more about this message for Aquarius love energies? Who is thinking about Aquarius and why, please? Knights of Pentacles. So it's someone who's very slow, very deliberate. They could be slow to move, slow to take action. You've also got the moon that's coming out off center, the tower off center, and the Nine of Pentacles off center. Okay. A bit of fake confidence here, right? The moon, the tower, the Nine of Pentacles, and they're all off center. They're terrified. Whoever this is. And again, I don't know if I'm reading this like as your energy or their energy. Someone is incredibly nervous here, especially with that moon off center. They don't want to make the situation any worse than it already is, with the tower off center and the Nine of Pentacles off center. That's like they're not feeling confident at all. Ace of Swords reversed. So it's to do with some lie or some sort of deceit here with the Ace of Swords reversed. Someone's needing to clear up the air. There's a faulty belief here that's going on also. That's another reversal. The Page of Cups reversed. I mean, I don't know quite what to say here, Aquarius. Page of Cups reversed. That is like a faux apology, or someone who isn't genuinely sorry. They're just sorry that they got caught. What's this Ace of Swords reversed? Again, all of these cards, they're coming out in a really bizarre manner. You got the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, and Justice that have also all come out off center. So there's listen, someone's been caught in a lie, or they've been caught gossiping here with the Three of Cups off center. You might have caught someone gossiping about you. Five of Cups off center. Feeling really disappointed about the whole situation, being disappointed with this person. An unfair situation. So you've got someone who's wanting to speak to you about all of this. They're trying to build themselves up in such a way where they can have this difficult conversation with you, but they're not feeling hopeful, worried about making things worse. I mean, I'm feeling strongly that I'm only seeing the tip of the iceberg here. So it's no wonder they're moving slow with this Knight of Pentacles. Because this whole thing is a mess. There's a lot of drama here. There's a lot of confusion. There's far too many other people involved. There's so much misinformation here that's going on as well. There's also a genuine... That's bizarre, given what I was actually going to say. There's a general feeling of insincerity as well. So maybe you feel like this person's being insincere in some way, shape or form. Okay, was this believe and succeed for Aquarius's love energy? Like, clearly this is someone who is trying to make amends here, Aquarius. Could be you, could be them. I don't know. Someone is trying to make amends here. And it's literally the only thing, absolute disaster. It's the only thing that's on their mind. And that's a really powerful metaphor for how disastrous this entire situation is. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. 9 of Wands, also off-center. 9 of Wands off-center, that's literally someone going, do you know, why am I doing this? Why am I involved with this? Like, what is the point? There doesn't seem to be any particular benefit for me being involved with this, right? Let's take a look at these cards. Well, what do you know? 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Strength, Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, World reversed, 8 of Wands, the Hermit, the 3 of Swords, the Empress, Temperance, and the 10 of Swords. Ay. I mean, there's definitely a question of loyalty. Right, and there's a push and pull that's going on with this energy. I don't know where it's coming from, but there is absolutely a push and pull. Now, there could be arguments going on within a family here to do with a person that you're involved with romantically or wanting to be involved with romantically. Okay, that could be causing arguments here within a family unit. We've got, I feel you're trying to draw the line in the sand, and it's like you're telling people, look, stay to your lane, stick to your lane, just stay out of my business. It's nothing to do with you with this 9 of Wands off center. There's certainly a lot of lies and misinformation here, but ultimately the truth is going to come out because you've got the Ace of Swords here as well, and it's right next to the 10 of Cups. So the truth is not only going to set you free, as they say, but it's also going to make you incredibly happy, right? And then you've got Queen of Cups, Strength, and the Queen of Pentacles. There's three feminine energies here, actually, because you've also got the Empress. Now, you could be one of these feminine energies, or you could be dealing with all of these feminine energies. Again, take it as it resonates. But there's literally someone here is trying to show integrity through these particular struggles, right? It's like, even though all this bullshit and drama's going on over here, we've got an individual on this side that's basically trying to remain as calm as possible, as grounded as possible. They're trying so hard not to get pulled into this drama. They're trying to remain strong throughout these particular challenges. And then Sun, the World reversed, and the Eight of Wands. Like, someone's not letting a situation go here, okay? They're not letting a situation go at all. And they believe that they're in the right. So we've got who's right, who's wrong, and who's getting hurt. And whoever it is that's focused on just being right isn't focused on who else is potentially getting hurt within this situation. It's a really complicated timeline here where there's far too many people involved. Everyone's got an opinion and they're all wrong. Three of Swords. Who's right, who's wrong, who's getting hurt? The Hermit and the Ten of Swords. So I'm understanding this energy, Aquarius, as you're doing your best to try and disconnect yourself from getting hurt even further, right? And then there's a dispute. Oh, well, why aren't you standing up for me? Why aren't you taking my side? And it's your opinion that there are no sides. You're just trying to avoid so many people from getting hurt. And then you've got Empress and Temperance. Wow. Empress and the Temperance card. You're trying to moderate or be the moderator of a messy situation, and you're probably getting yourself hurt because of that. It's like you're definitely the one that's stuck in the middle here. You're the one that's stuck in the middle of people fighting, arguing, disagreeing. You're the one that's stuck in the middle of people metaphorically chucking daggers at each other here. See how you're stuck in the middle with that Hermit? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like damned if you do and damned if you don't. Either way, someone is insisting on dragging you into this mess, into this drama. Was that moon? Was that moon off center? Because I think that that's a lot to do with this. The Five of Pentacles reversed. So someone's accusing you of abandoning them when you haven't. That's got everything to do with this situation. Knight of Swords in the upright position. I feel that that's you being assertive or trying to be assertive. And because of that, you're being accused of abandoning someone. You're not abandoning anybody. You're just trying to avoid people from getting hurt. What's this tower off center where someone's trying to avoid making a situation worse? The Six of Swords and a King of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're trying to be reasonable to an unreasonable, or to a couple of unreasonable people. And it's not going to work, because the thing is, Aquarius, from what I can tell with this energy, you're trying to keep everyone happy and you're just not going to be able to. And that's why you're damned if you do and damned if you don't, right? You're not going to be able to keep everyone happy. Okay. Very, very complicated situation. So let's see how this is likely going to play out. And of course, we will be getting you some guidance as well, as I always do. Really quickly, before I pull that, you might have noticed that we have got a beautiful collection of bracelets sitting right here, and they were gifted to us here at the channel in order to gift to you guys, our lovely subscribers and viewers, for absolutely free from Otter Spirit. And there is black tourmaline, lava rock and hematite. That's these 3 black ones, and they have come from Otter Spirit's protection package. And we have green jade and citrine, and these 2 were leftovers from last month's giveaway, because only 1 person out of 3 winners actually claimed their prize. So to keep everything fair, I included these 2 into this month's giveaway, kind of like a rollover. And like I said, it just keeps everything fair. All you have to do to enter to win one of these beautiful bracelets for absolutely free is to let me know in the comments below which one of these bracelets you would like to win. Let me know before June the 30th, because after June the 30th is where the winners are going to be announced. And they will be announced on my community page right here on YouTube. I do tag the winners' YouTube handles, so make sure that you've got notification bell on, and that way you will be notified if I have tagged your YouTube handle. Okay, and that's it. That's all you have to do. So yeah, thank you very much to Otter Spirit for their very, very generous gifts. And best of luck to everyone who does enter as well. So how is this likely going to play out? The Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, and that 7 of Cups. So I'm just doing a big sigh at that 7 of Cups. It's not ideal, right, Aquarius? That 7 of Cups is not ideal, because it's confusion, it's scattered energy, it's someone who isn't focused, it's someone who's trying to take on too much at once, they're trying to do everything at once, and it's just not going to work. Can you clarify that 7 of Cups, please? Yeah, reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed. So basically, Aquarius, what this looks like, how this is likely going to play out, whoever chooses to keep this chaos going, they're going to find themselves outside of your trusted circle. Okay, 10 of Pentacles reversed, that's going your separate ways, it's a split, it's a separation. Okay, if this is within your family unit, you're probably going to end up going no contact with certain individuals within your family, okay? You got the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. So that's you focusing on your priorities, right? Possible that you're going to be extending out the olive branch, or someone else is going to try and extend out the olive branch. I don't see it working out though, okay? The Lovers, that's a choice, it's a partnership, it's a union. Now, it's possible that your priorities are going to be at home, whatever that word means for you, okay? And someone else is going to be gone, right? So it's you making the choice basically, and you're choosing what is important to you. So what's this Page of Pentacles? The 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles, that's teamwork. It's project building, it's collaboration. It's those who are on the same page as you, those who are in agreement, okay? Working with someone in order to, I don't know, improve your quality of life, working with a partner, working with a loved one. This united front here also that's going on. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be teaming up with an earth sign, especially with that Page of Pentacles being there as well. It's showing me strength in numbers. So you are likely going to be teaming up with someone else and putting on this united front. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, yeah, 9 of Swords. So that's like, at the moment, you're stressed out. How is this gotten so messy? Maybe it's time for you to simplify this situation here, Aquarius. Simplify the situation. 10 of Pentacles reversed. That's like plucking out anything that isn't working for you. De-weeding. Right, let's get you some guidance. I don't know. This is one of those situations, Aquarius, where there's so much that's needing to be taken into consideration here. Can you have some guidance for Aquarius, please? If you have managed to make it this far into the reading, thank you very, very much. I definitely would appreciate if you show me some love on the clicky click buttons below, because only 43% of my viewers, only 43, that's the wrong way around. There's a huge 43% of my viewers are not actually subscribed to my channel. So what a difference it would make if everyone actually was subscribed. That would be massive. Okay, so 6 of Wands reversed for your guidance, and the Queen of Swords. Interesting, because you got the 6 of Wands there. Strangely enough, Aquarius, again, depending on what side of the table you're sitting on for this energy, it says that it's, if you have failed, then it's time to retreat. Okay. If someone's determined on not listening to you with that Queen of Swords, on not speaking to you, on not listening to your opinions, your points of view, the difficult situation that you're in here, if someone's not going to be respectful of your awful situation and they insist on pushing their opinion forward like their opinion is the only fucking thing that matters, then it is going to be time for you to retreat. Okay. It's possible, it is possible that you're going to give up trying. You're going to give up trying to please everyone all of the time. And that's actually a good thing. Okay, it doesn't feel like a good thing while you're doing it, but in the long term, it is actually a good thing. Because it's impossible, as we've said, for you to please everyone all of the time. Like, there's always going to be some little shit out there that takes an issue with everything that you do, no matter what you do. Right, no matter what your intentions are, there's always going to be someone out there that takes issue with it, that complains, that finds things to make an issue out of them, right? And I feel that that's the situation that you're going through here. Like, literally someone is finding shit to have arguments with you about, right? Inventing shit and making it a problem. So for those where that is going on, disconnect, because you're not going to be able to succeed in getting someone who is unreasonable to see things from your point of view. Okay. That's your guidance. Be direct, be assertive, be forthright. Speak your mind. Speak your mind in the best way that you know how. And if certain people have got an issue with that, then they can leave. 9 of Wands, yeah. Don't surrender your own personal boundaries. See how that 9 of Wands up there came out squiffy? That's like someone trying to convince you to lower your standards somewhat, or trying to convince you to go against your own priorities. Okay, they're trying to trample all over your boundaries, and they're confident that they can do that to you without any comeuppance or anything. Okay, this is you basically teaching them a lesson and proving and demonstrating to them through your own actions that actually you will protect your own boundaries, you will protect your own space, you will protect your own peace. You'll do whatever it takes, as you should. And that's your guidance, is to not lower your standards. Is to not let this person trample all over you. Because whatever this mess is, honestly, it's unacceptable. It's almost like they've caused problems and then they expect you to fix it. Again, loads of cards are coming out, Aquarius. Loads. You've got courthouse, community, change, the tower. Now that tower is different from the traditional tarot tower. Okay, I'll explain that one in a minute. The anchor, the dice, the compass, the bridge. Wow. I'll explain. I'll explain in a minute. The well and the thief, the coffin and the moon, right? So from the top, the situation here is possibly going to require you, Aquarius, to either take it further or at the minimum threaten to take it further, right? Because if you threaten to take it further, they'll stop, right? Whoever this is, whatever this is about, right? They will stop. If you threaten some sort of legal action, they'll knock it off pretty fucking sharpish, right? There's a message here about a community. So I feel that whoever else is involved in this situation, all that they're concerned about is appearances and how things might look, right? Which is very egotistical. And then you've got change and the tower. So this tower, because it's Lenormand, this one is about government buildings, government officials, lawmakers. It's places of, I want to say, standing. Okay, places of standing, as in, it could be like councils, your city, okay, that sort of thing. And with change being here, that implies that someone could be leaving town, or someone's wanting to move town. They could be moving jobs here also with change and this tower. There's a decision, I feel, that is being made in the legal sense that changes up this entire timeline for you. Okay, and it's a decision that does go in your favor, and it changes up everything. And then you've got the anchor and the dice. So that's taking the risk, taking the gamble. Maybe it is time for you to take the gamble, because it's possible that somebody was afraid to seek legal advice and legal assistance, even though it would change everything around for them positively. Maybe you were afraid to seek legal assistance, but it's time for you to take that gamble. Okay, because the anchor, that's stability. That's stability. Straight up. You've also got direction with the compass and the bridge. So someone's mending bridges, or they're wanting to mend bridges. I'm seeing that that's someone's wish here. It's possible that someone or something was also stolen from you here, Aquarius, through this trouble, through this disaster and drama. I don't know if that was like a person or a physical item or something, but there's a wish that's being granted. And your wish is for what was taken from you or what was stolen from you, it is going to be returned, right? Because it's with this mending bridges. And then you've got coffin with the moon. So an ending, and then intuition, insight. But again, with this being Lenormand, the moon is how other people are seeing you, right? So other people are seeing you as being incredibly strong for ending this awful situation here, but also dealing with it by going down the legal route. Okay, again, I am under the firm impression that I'm only seeing the very tip of the iceberg here. Like, there are so many much deeper layers to this entire reading than what I'm actually allowed to see. And it's completely unnecessary as well. That's the worst of it. I feel that you're going through collateral damage that someone else, like someone else's decisions, has meant that you've been the collateral damage. But I'm also seeing that you're going to be dealing with it. Right, let's take a look at some love notes. You spice up my life. So someone's wanting to tell you, Aquarius, that you spice up their life and you're my happy place. So someone wants to tell you that being with you or around you, it contributes to their happiness. You make things fun and exciting. What else for Aquarius, please? Soul, family, and strength. And this one says, finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You're being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way. So you're exiting some sort of karmic type situation and you're entering into new soul contracts here. Well, that checks out. Given what we've seen in your reading, that checks out. Okay. This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for the unexpected. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Wow. I mean, you could definitely do with a huge plot twist right now, that's for certain. So plot twists. Hey. So you could just be assuming that the situation's going to go from bad to worse, but your plot twist is actually no, you're going from bad to way better. That's, that's what you're not expecting here. Okay, right. Let's take a look at this deck, and we're asking, what is there still to be grateful for? And of course, with this deck, just take it in good humor, okay? It's just a little bit of fun at the end of your reading. So, we've still to be grateful for clouds. Clouds are like doodles in the sky. Can we ever really get bored in a world where you can look up into the sky and see all those different shapes moving above our heads? Also, they make it rain, and rain is cool as fuck. So apparently, we've still to be grateful for clouds. The proper clouds, the traditional ones, the ones that we used to see when we were kids. Yeah, the ones where it kind of look like different animals and shapes and shit. Those type of clouds. I'm not going to say anything else about that. If you know, you know. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful for someone. For personal readings, I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. There's also additional information about Otter Spirit, and there's a discount code as well that you can use against any Otter Spirit purchase. A discount code that is exclusive for our viewers and subscribers. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.